some rain around, and if you saw the picture of Tom Ackerman's daughter knocking pollen off a pine tree today, we can use all the rain we can get to get rid of that
it's
stuff.
Incredible. It's really,
and it's all landed on Angie is the amazing thing.
I'm feeling it, yes.
Her dress was blue when we started. Anyway, we do have some rain in the area to talk about, and we are doing that first. We're going to talk about tomorrow, which is Election Day. So, your day tomorrow, we're going to have rain around. It's not all day. It's not going to be all day at your house, but the chance is going to be there. So, if you're headed out to the polls, an umbrella wouldn't be a bad idea. Upper 60s, a few showers and storms around early. They'll actually be on the increase as we get you to lunchtime with temperatures in the upper 70s. We'll peak in the low 80s, often on thunderstorms into the afternoon. So, like we haven't done this before. Max Track Live Doppler tonight. We have been tracking a couple of different clusters of storms. What we're going to see now is some fairly heavy rain coming through for some of us. One heavy cluster now up into Ohio. That still has showers and storms going down into northern Kentucky, where there is a flash flood watch as far south as Robertson and Grant counties. Mason counties included in that as well. But the cluster of storms cutting through the bluegrass at this point. And again, it's heavy rain. And it's running from downtown Lexington on back to the west. The movement of this from southwest to northeast. So let's come in a little closer here for you. Leading edge is just passed by Forbes Road. We're actually getting it now through downtown, back out to about Red Mile. Folks on the southeast side, you get down Tate's Creek, you're not seeing much of the rain, but you're seeing the lightning, where your rain is coming. And then you look back toward Keeneland, out toward, say, Firebrook and the Palomar, Beaumont areas. It is raining hard at this point. Now we take you on up to Scott County. Look at that line of thunderstorms along I-75. Maybe a little pea-sized hail with that one just north of the Toyota plant. There is some lightning with that also back around Stamping Ground. More storms as we go back into Anderson County. It's beginning to lighten up around Lawrenceburg, where we saw some heavy rain come through there just a little bit ago. And then another heavy shower moving up through the northern part of Harrison County, north of Cynthiana, up there by Barry. Now we've had 41 lightning strikes in this little tiny box in the last half hour. Several of these now coming into the western part of Fayette County. These are cloud-to-ground lightning strikes. What I want to show you here, just because it's cool, there were some bigger storms earlier today down in Jackson County, Madison County, Estill County. You see that line right there? That's the outflow. That actually triggered new storms as it traveled from southeast to northwest, and it finally ended up around I-71. It's just sometimes neat to see these little things going by in the weather. Now for your election day. We want to change the pattern. If we could vote on it, we would. Unfortunately, weather is not a democracy. Mother Nature is a dictatorship sometimes, and she says, yes, the pattern will continue, although we do get a break as we get to the latter part of the week with back-to-back to maybe back dry days. Memorial Day weekend, that back-to-back dry day thing goes away. Warm, humid thunderstorms, the pattern returns. But what a pattern it's been. 80-degree days in May. We've had 21 days so far. Two-thirds of them have been 80 or above. That puts us in the place of third for the most, just behind 1965 and 1934. So we're one behind on all those. And we had 2 days that were 79 degrees. In terms of a full month, 23 and 22 are our top numbers, and we have a shot at getting there. And there's no middle ground. The average temperature for this month of May has been 71.6. Ties us for the warmest May on record. This comes after the sixth coldest March and April combined, which came after the warmest February. There is nothing in the middle. It's either really warm or really cold. Here's the really warm stuff again with temperatures going through the 80s, and it will be warm. 70 right now, Bluegrass Airport, waiting on that next batch of rain, which is raining at the airport now. You see temperatures 60s and 70s. Quick check of our future track. Watch what happens tomorrow. Rain and thunderstorms are on the increase as we go through your election day. Again, it's not all day rain at your house, but be prepared. Your forecast as we look at tonight. We've got the showers and storms coming through. Some locally heavy rain will be in the upper 60s. Tomorrow it's low 80s. Off and on rain through the day and a muggy one. But we dry out Wednesday, Thursday, and maybe even Friday, and the thunderstorms come back for the Memorial Day holiday.